my name is Tajia, and this is Jason, my roommate, recording for me. This is a speech about a tale of betrayal, your government and what they took from you. Trust between the officials of a country and its people is paramount. Knowing that you can rely on the information given to you by the people who are supposed to represent you is the difference between a democracy and an anarchy. I've been a citizen of the United States for all 24 years of my life, and I've been subject to the complaints of the citizens around me. Due to that, I've paid more attention to the movements of elected officials and what they promise. There are probably far more instances than the general public could ever be aware of, but I'd like to highlight 3 instances in which the average citizen of a country was left in the dark by their own office holders using psychological warfare, censoring news outlets in World War I to avoid stopping the war, and using robots and fake accounts which have swayed elections and amplified marginal voices in the present day. Gaslighting has become a popular term in the recent years as people have become increasingly aware of when they're feeling duped. In fact, many techniques have been used to confuse and divide 2 individuals or groups. Psychological warfare is any action via psychological means that affects the minds of the target. Weakening the mind of your opponent has been considered vital since prehistoric times, with the Persian Empire using cats against the people of Egypt as they wouldn't harm cats due to religious and superstitious beliefs. Propaganda can be carried out in over 72 different ways, including whataboutism, agenda setting, and black and white fallacy. Social media posts are inflated with interactions by bots and fake accounts to promote the user of the propaganda to look better or to sound louder than the other groups. This strategy also helps initiate the individual receiving the propaganda to turn from information recipient to information seeker through reinforcement, and then from information seeker to opinion leader through indoctrination. The first time these actions were used heavily was World War I, initiated by the British when they utilized atrocity propaganda. Woodrow Wilson created the Committee on Public Information to convince Americans that U.S. involvement in the war was not only necessary, but beneficial. The German White Book opened up a door for countries to publish their own version of the same story. Visual posters such as Uncle Sam Wants You, as seen displayed here, and or Women of Britain Say Go, a poster drawn up for British forces during the time to convince young British men that women expected them to fight and would view them highly or higher if they did. These tactics are still relevant today, and unfortunately the country of Palestine has been terrorized and made to be forgotten by Israel, though it won't work. At least 25,105 people have been killed, and 62,681 wounded in Israel attacks on Gaza since October 7th. The death toll in Israel from the October 7th Hamas attack stands at 1,139. Yet very few people I know are even aware of the situation, much less know how to care. One viral video claims to show Hamas fighters shooting down an Israeli helicopter, but it's a clip from a video game, Arma 3. A video supposedly showing an Israeli woman being attacked in Gaza was filmed in 2015 in Guatemala. Any type of media can be doctored or taken out of context, and many people, not just governments, use this to their advantage. The American public has a polarized understanding of this conflict, influenced by both the content people consume and the platforms they use to access it due to echo chambers and such. This is not to say that all hope is lost, but the fight for truth and unbiased information sharing has gone on for longer than I've been alive and may continue long after I'm gone, as long as war is profitable. As much as the general public would like to trust our elected officials, they need to do trustworthy things and back up their words with actions. Allowing a lack of answerability in our political offices is not only disagreeable, but has divided us as a country and stopped the progress we otherwise would be making socially. Government is a trust, and officers of the government are trustees, and both the trustees and the trustees are created for the benefit of the people. Replay.